Rebel Tories attempted to hijack a bill being debated in Parliament yesterday to force the government to hold a vote on the cut in spending. The plot was thwarted by Lindsay Hoyle, who rejected the attempt to insert an amendment in the Advanced Research and Invention Agency bill demanding a say on foreign aid. However, he called on ministers to show the House of Commons the respect which it deserves and commit to giving MPs a vote on slashing the international aid budget from 0.7% of gross national income (GNI) to 0.5%. This afternoon Number 10 rejected the demands, saying there was no need for the issue to be given consent by MPs. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said, "There are no plans to bring forward a vote. We are clear, the government's decision to temporarily reduce the aid budget to 0.5% of GNI is compatible with the International Development Act, which explicitly envisages there may be circumstances where the 0.7% target is not met. I think it's important to note that in 2021 we will still spend £10 billion dependent on GNI to improve global health, fight poverty and tackle climate change. The UK commits to spending 0.7% a year by law but is allowed to miss the target in exceptional circumstances." Last autumn the government said spiralling debt in light of the pandemic meant spending on international aid would have to be curbed. Ministers said they would return to the 0.7% as soon as the fiscal situation allows. Ruling out a vote on the matter will infuriate rebel Tories who have criticised the government for the budget cut. It sets the stage for a fresh Tory rebellion, with MPs set to seek out another bill to try and amend to force a vote on the issue in the Commons. The Speaker has also threatened to find ways to provide a ballot of MPs on the matter, warning the government yesterday that if it refused a vote, we will then look to find other ways in which we can move forward. Ex-International Aid Minister Andrew Mitchell has been leading the group of Conservative backbenchers looking to force ministers' hand on the issue. Mr. Mitchell told MPs the government was riding roughshod over Parliament. They are avoiding a vote on the commitments that each of us made individually and collectively at the last general election, on a promise made internationally, and in the opinion of some of Britain's leading lawyers the government is acting unlawfully, he said. Mr. Mitchell claimed to have enough support to defeat the government on the cut if it was put to a Commons vote. Supporters included Mr. Johnson's predecessor Theresa May and the ex-cabinet minister David Davis. Former Prime Ministers David Cameron, Gordon Brown, Tony Blair and Sir John Major have all also spoken out against the aid cut. This afternoon MPs will hold an emergency debate on the cut in the foreign aid budget, however, the session will not end with a binding vote on the issue.